There is a power hidden within you that awaits the vibration of your word. The spoken word is not mere sound, it is spiritual substance molded by divine intention. You are not designed to whisper wishes into the void, you were created to command creation itself. Every syllable you speak carries the weight of your belief, the tone of your faith, the authority of your divine origin. When you speak, the universe bends to the frequency of your conviction. The law of command is not a metaphor, it is the foundation of all manifestation. Say aloud now, my word is law, my decree is divine instruction, I speak and creation responds. Before there was form, there was speech. Before there was manifestation, there was command. The first act of creation was a declaration, let there be, and there was. You are made in that same likeness, carrying within you the same creative fire that spoke galaxies into motion. The difference between those who manifest and those who merely hope lies in understanding this law. The one who commands does not question, for questioning weakens the signal. The one who commands speaks from oneness with Source, knowing that the word spoken in faith is the bridge between the unseen and the seen. Do not beg the universe is your servant. Do not plead with the divine expresses through you. Command with reverence, but command. You are not a spectator in creation, you are a co-creator, ordained to move mountains with your voice. Say this and feel the power rise. I now speak with the voice of the infinite. Every word I declare becomes form, every decree takes shape, every command is fulfilled. The law of command responds to certainty. It does not hear your need, it hears your knowing. When you speak from doubt, you confuse the current. When you speak from conviction, you electrify it. Words are energy clothed in sound, they are invisible architecture shaping your destiny. Every time you declare I am, you summon the next chapter of your life. So guard your tongue as the gate of creation, speak only what you wish to multiply. If your words are drenched in fear, you birth more fear. If they are saturated with faith, you summon miracles. In the realm of spirit, there is no such thing as idle speech. Every word is a seed. Every thought spoken is a command sent into the ethers searching for manifestation. Speak deliberately, as one aware of divine authority. When you say, I am blessed, the law begins its operation. When you declare, I prosper easily and in all ways, the invisible substance of supply begins to take form. The law does not sleep. It listens always. It fulfills without question. It mirrors your command without emotion or delay. Therefore, discipline your word and speak only what you desire to live. You have spoken unconsciously long enough. Now speak as one awakened. Say, I command my life into divine order. I command my finances into overflow. I command health to flood my body and peace to rule my mind. And do not waver, for the word once spoken in faith cannot return void. The delay you perceive is not resistance, it is formation. The unseen world rearranges itself with precision and obedience to your decree. The law of command does not discriminate, it operates through all who use it. Kings, prophets, creators, and masters throughout ages have all known this truth. The word is power. The tongue is the wand. The voice is the vibration of creation itself. You do not chase blessings, you summon them. You do not wait for change, you speak it into existence. Everything in creation vibrates. Every thought, every feeling, every word sends forth a frequency that calls its own kind. You are not attracting with effort. You are attracting with energy. You are not drawing by striving. You are drawing by being. The law of alignment governs the unseen current between what you desire and what you embody. You cannot hold the vibration of lack and expect abundance to bow before you. You see, and not carry fear in your heart, and command faith to respond. The universe does not give you what you want. It mirrors what you are aligned with. Say aloud now, I am aligned with the rhythm of divine prosperity. My vibration speaks wealth, my energy broadcasts peace, my spirit calls abundance home. You are a living frequency transmitter. Every emotion is a signal. Every belief is a magnetic field. When your thoughts are tangled with worry, you repel the good that is reaching for you. But when your vibration rises into certainty, heaven itself accelerates. The law of alignment is impersonal. It is mathematical, precise, obedient. It listens not to your pleas, but to your resonance. You may say, I am rich, Yet if your feeling is poverty, the vibration cancels the declaration. Therefore, to command your world, you must command your vibration. You must live, breathe, and feel from the state you wish to manifest. This law whispers one eternal truth. You do not get what you want, you get what you are. And so, become the frequency of what you seek. Embody it before it appears, feel it before it arrives, celebrate it before it manifests. Speak this now. I vibrate at the frequency of miracles. My energy field is a beacon of divine supply. I magnetize wealth, peace, love, and right opportunities without struggle. Your alignment is your access. The universe cannot withhold what you are harmonized with. The music of your vibration determines the rhythm of your results. When you live in harmony with truth, life orchestrates divine appointments, perfect timing, and effortless increase. But when you drift into doubt, the song of manifestation falters. The correction is not outside you, it is within your vibration. Raise it through gratitude, purify it through faith, amplify it through praise. The one who masters their energy masters their destiny. Say aloud, I am one with the frequency of divine intelligence. My vibration is pure, high, and magnetic. Everything that belongs to me by right of consciousness now flows to me in perfect order. When your vibration matches your vision, manifestation becomes inevitable. The world cannot resist alignment, it must yield. Circumstances are not stronger than consciousness, they are reflections of it. What you see is only what you have broadcasted. Therefore, stop wrestling with appearances and tune your inner instrument to the song of fulfillment. Feel the wealth now, feel the answered prayer now, feel the joy now. For the moment, your vibration stabilizes, reality reorganizes. This is the sacred science of manifestation. The law of alignment obeys vibration, not volume. You do not have to shout your desires, you only have to become them. The still frequency of belief is louder in the spirit than 1,000 anxious affirmations. When your heart is steady in truth, the outer world reshapes itself with silent obedience. You are not waiting for manifestation. It is waiting for your vibration to match its frequency. You are not chasing blessings, they are circling, seeking the resonance of your readiness. So purify your energy of doubt, cleanse your words of fear, and let your vibration declare the message of completion. Speak this final decree. I am in total alignment with divine order. My energy is the signal of abundance fulfilled. You are not a fragment of the divine. You are its full expression clothed in form. The infinite does not speak through clouds or thunder, it speaks through you. You are not a seeker of power, you are power revealed. The law of identity declares that your outer world mirrors your inner recognition. As you identify yourself, so shall your universe respond. Say aloud now, I am not separate from God, I am the voice of the infinite made manifest. What I decree is what the universe becomes. Every soul carries the vibration of its own declaration. The weak identify with limitation, and so they see lack. The awakened identify with the infinite, and so they see miracles. You are not here to find God. You are here to remember that God is your very breath. Every thought of doubt dims your radiance. Every word of truth amplifies your power. When you say, I am unworthy, the infinite cannot flow. When you say, I am divine, the floodgates open, for the universe must bow to the consciousness that knows itself as one with the source. The law of identity is the root of all manifestation. Whatever you believe yourself to be, the outer world must reflect. If you call yourself a victim, life will echo oppression. If you call yourself victorious, life will mirror triumph. There is no external authority deciding your fate. There is only your self-concept vibrating through eternity. The command, I am, is not mere affirmation, it is the stamp of creation. When you speak I am, you summon all forces of the cosmos to agree with you. Say this and feel the heavens align. I am the living expression of divine intelligence. I am the channel of infinite wealth. I am the vibration through which miracles flow. You were never meant to chase identity in titles, possessions, or approval. The world is the shadow, you are the light. Everything external rearranges itself to match the image you hold within. To change your world, you must first change who you know yourself to be. The beggar consciousness creates delay. The ruler consciousness commands fulfillment. The law of identity knows no compromise. You either know or you do not. You either speak as the infinite or you echo limitation. The choice is always yours, and the results are immediate in vibration. Say aloud now, I no longer identify with struggle or delay. I embody ease, power, and divine right action. My word carries the vibration of the infinite mind. There is no distance between you and God, there is only disbelief. The moment you drop separation, miracles rush to obey. For when you think as the infinite thinks, you create as the infinite creates. When you speak as the infinite speaks, you command as the infinite commands. You are not a vessel hoping to be filled. You are the overflowing river of divine substance itself. You do not need permission to create, you were born to decree. You are the artist and the canvas, the word and its fulfillment, the seed and the harvest. Do not diminish yourself with false humility. To know you are one with God is not arrogance, it is remembrance. The greatest sin is forgetfulness, the greatest miracle is awakening. Stand firm in your divine identity and speak this truth with fire. I am the voice of creation. I am the breath of God speaking form into being. My words are divine law in motion, and my consciousness is the command center of miracles. The law of identity is unbreakable, unchanging, eternal. You cannot escape it, for you are it. The infinite lives through your thoughts, your voice, your choices. Every time you say I am, creation listens and responds. So speak with reverence, speak with certainty, speak with divine authority, and watch as the outer world rearranges itself to the sound of your remembrance. For you are not merely human, you are the echo of the eternal, the voice of the infinite. Awakening to its own command. Prosperity is not earned by struggle, it is summoned by faith. The law of prosperity is eternal, impartial, and exact. It does not answer to toil, tears, or time. It answers only to vibration. And the vibration of faith is its highest command. You are not a beggar of blessings. You are the dispenser of divine supply. The infinite holds nothing back from you, it only waits for your faith to open the gate. Say aloud now, my faith is the magnet of abundance. My word is the command of wealth. Divine supply flows through me in endless measure. Fear is the great dam that stops the river of prosperity. Faith is the key that releases it. When you speak from fear, you vibrate scarcity. When you act in faith, you vibrate abundance. The law does not hear your words, it hears your energy. You may declare wealth with your mouth, but if your heart trembles with doubt, the universe hears contradiction. Prosperity is not a matter of luck, it is the consequence of consciousness. The one who knows that supply is infinite will never experience lack. The one who fears loss magnetizes loss. For fear is faith in reverse, faith in limitation instead of plenty. Divine supply cannot be manipulated, it must be matched. You cannot grasp it through worry or labor. You align with it through trust, through certainty, through the unwavering knowing that God is your endless source. Say aloud, there is no lack in divine mind, therefore, there can be no lack in my life. Infinite supply is my birthright, and I receive it now with unwavering faith. The law of prosperity responds to inner conviction, not outer effort. When your faith is pure, channels open without human effort. Doors appear where none existed. Money, opportunities, and ideas flow like rivers toward the consciousness that believes. The universe does not ration, it responds. The moment you stop seeing yourself as separate from abundance, abundance rushes to confirm your oneness with it. The soil of your life yields according to the seed of your belief. Plant fear, reap delay. Plant faith, reap overflow. Faith is the hand that opens heaven's vaults. It is the invisible current that turns desire into manifestation. You do not need to ask for supply, you need to expect it. Expectation is the language of faith, and faith never fails. The fearful mind waits for evidence. The faithful mind speaks as if the evidence already exists. The fearful say, what if it doesn't work? The faithful declare, it is done. And creation obeys the latter every time. When you fear loss, you instruct the law to withdraw. When you rejoice in unseen abundance, you command the law to deliver. Fear contracts the channel, faith expands it. Fear ties the hands of the divine, faith frees them. Fear builds walls, faith builds bridges. Every moment you choose fear, you choose delay. Every moment you choose faith, you choose acceleration. The law of prosperity is mercilessly fair. It gives you what you believe. Say aloud, I now dissolve all fear of poverty, all belief in limitation, all memory of lack. I live in the vibration of divine plenty. I am rich in consciousness, and therefore rich in manifestation. To live by this law is to walk as a creator, not a captive. The one who has faith in God's infinite storehouse knows that supply is never personal, it is universal. You do not need to take from others to prosper, you only need to align with Source. Divine substance is inexhaustible, eternal, and immediate. The entire cosmos moves at the speed of your faith. If you believe deeply, it rushes. If you doubt, it pauses. But it never denies, it waits for your command. So cast out the spirit of fear. Reject every whisper of not enough. Stand tall in the authority of divine inheritance and declare with holy power, I live in the law of prosperity. My faith commands, my supply obeys. I am one with infinite wealth, and it flows to me in ceaseless, effortless abundance. And so it is. By law, by faith, by the every word you speak is a seed cast into the infinite soil of creation. Your tongue is not mere flesh, it is the wand of the Spirit, the scepter of authority, the key that unlocks heaven or binds you to earth. Words are not sounds, they are forces. They carry vibration, intention, and command. The universe is a perfect servant to your speech. It fulfills what you decree, whether you speak faith or fear, blessing or bondage. The law of word is eternal. It does not sleep, it does not pause, it does not question your worthiness. It simply obeys. Say aloud now, my words are divine commands. My speech is sacred law. I speak and heaven moves. I decree and creation responds. Your words are spiritual currency. They spend themselves in the invisible before they appear in form. Every statement you make is an investment. Every declaration a deposit in the bank of the universe. When you speak with conviction, you write checks on the infinite supply of God. When you speak in doubt, you bankrupt your own abundance. The tongue is the gatekeeper of destiny. You cannot speak sickness and expect health to bloom. You cannot curse your life and demand it to flourish. You cannot say I lack and wonder why the harvest delays. For the law of word returns exactly what you have released, pressed down, multiplied, and made visible. Say aloud, I now sanctify my speech. I speak only truth, power, and prosperity. My words are wealth in motion, miracles in seed form. Every utterance creates its kind. Words of light summon angels. Words of fear summon confusion. The speech of the awakened is deliberate. It vibrates with authority. The speech of the unconscious is careless. It scatters energy into chaos. You are called to be a master of your mouth, for your mouth is the instrument of manifestation. The world around you is a mirror of the words you have spoken yesterday. If you would change your reality, change your language. Replace complaint with command, worry with worship, doubt with decree. The law of word is precise, it cannot be deceived. It matches your vibration and multiplies your tone. You have spoken idly long enough, now speak as one who knows. Say, I speak from the throne of divine consciousness. My word is law unto my life. My voice carries the frequency of heaven. The reason prayer fails for many is that they pray as beggars, not creators. They speak words without energy, phrases without faith. But the one who understands this law does not plead, they proclaim. They do not ask for what already belongs to them, they declare it into visibility. They know that the word spoken with belief is already a completed act in the spirit. The moment it leaves their lips, the unseen begins its perfect orchestration. The law of word does not require struggle, it requires alignment. When you say I am, you are using the name of God in motion. Whatever follows I am must take form, for it is the creative signature of the infinite. So guard that phrase as sacred fire. Never attach it to weakness, failure, or despair. Say instead, I am blessed. I am powerful. I am one with the source of all good. Each statement carves reality. Each word shapes the vibration of your tomorrow. Your speech is not casual, it is creative. Every conversation writes a chapter in your destiny. Speak as a king, and your kingdom rises. Speak as a victim, and chains reappear. The law of word cannot choose for you, it can only echo you. So fill your mouth with faith. Speak life into your finances, peace into your body, joy into your path. Declare what is divine and watch heaven respond like thunder. Say now with unwavering power, "My words are gold, my speech is wealth. Every sentence I release prospers in the realm of spirit and returns to me multiplied. My tongue is the tool of creation, and I use it only for truth, power, and glory." So it is by divine law. For your word is your wealth, your voice is your vibration, and your decree is the sound of God remembering itself through you. There is no delay in divine mind. Delay is an illusion born from doubt. The moment you know, creation moves. The instant your faith becomes substance, the invisible obeys. Time bends before certainty. The law of divine timing is not a law of waiting, it is a law of readiness. What you call delay is simply divine order aligning every atom, every person, every opportunity into perfect precision. But for the one who knows, there is no waiting, for knowing collapses time. Say aloud now, "I live in divine timing, I am synchronized with the rhythm of heaven. Nothing is late, nothing is missing, all is now." To the fearful, manifestation seems slow, to the faithful, manifestation is immediate. The one who doubts watches the clock. The one who knows commands eternity. Divine timing is not measured by minutes, it is measured by consciousness. When you are aligned with divine order, you step outside human time and enter the realm of instant demonstration. There, the word spoken becomes form, the prayer uttered becomes fact, and what was unseen materializes without resistance. You are not waiting for your blessing is waiting for your vibration to match its frequency. The universe is never behind schedule. The divine does not lose track of your miracles. Every vision planted in your soul carries its own appointed hour, its sacred sequence of unfolding. But understand this, the appointed hour responds to belief. When you are certain, it accelerates. When you doubt, it pauses. The law does not punish, it reflects. The delay you perceive is only the echo of hesitation within your spirit. The moment you stand in unwavering conviction, all delay dissolves. Say this with fire, "I release the illusion of waiting, my good is already here. I call it forth now, in divine precision and perfect ease." The impatient mind wrestles with time. The awakened mind commands it. You are not the servant of time. You are its master. The clock is your instrument, not your ruler. The one who walks by faith lives in the eternal now, where all things are complete. In this realm, manifestation is not something to come, it is. The vibration of knowing draws future blessings into present reality. It collapses distance, it ends striving, it announces completion. Do not confuse motion with manifestation. The universe moves in silence long before it moves in sight. While you believe nothing is happening, everything is arranging. While you think heaven delays, heaven is orchestrating perfection. You must trust the rhythm of the unseen more than the ticking of the clock. Speak this truth. Every force in the universe works in my favor. Divine timing is not waiting, it is precision. My miracle unfolds exactly when I am ready to receive it. When you know, the law obeys. When you waver, it pauses. Faith is the signal, doubt is the interference. The moment your inner tone stabilizes in certainty, the outer world must reflect it. The one who truly knows does not ask when, for they understand it is already done. They walk as though the prayer has been answered, because in the unseen, it has. They give thanks before the evidence, and their gratitude becomes the magnet of completion. You are not chasing time, you are commanding reality. The infinite does not delay what belongs to you. Every blessing marked with your name is already dispatched, circling, waiting for your belief to receive it. The second you declare, "It is mine now," time rearranges to match your word. Say aloud, "I no longer live by delay, I live by divine acceleration. I walk in alignment with perfect timing, and everything meant for me arrives with effortless grace." For nothing can delay the one who knows. The one who knows moves mountains without motion, calls supply without struggle, and stands unmoved as the world rearranges itself to fulfill their decree. The law of divine timing is the law of faith made visible. When you know, it is done. When you speak, it manifests. When you stand in the vibration of completion, heaven has no choice but to reveal it. So declare now with full power, I am in the eternal now. My good is not coming, it is here. Nothing delays me, for I am one with divine time, and all that I desire is unfolding in perfect, unstoppable order. Word made flesh.